So as you might know, I've been really working hard trying to figure out how to build a YouTube channel. And over the course past couple days, I've been writing, planning outlines, watching videos and scripts, and really trying to figure out what is going to work best for what my audience wants to see. Or better yet, just figure out what the audience that I want to attract to come to me. A lot of you might disagree with this, and I can completely understand why. And here's the reason why. You kind of have to make stuff that is a little bit outlandish, a little bit clickbaity, a little bit on the edgy. Why? Because it gets people to pay attention to you. There's this concept of polarization. When you talk about something, or when you curse, or you do something on extreme ends, what ends up happening is you polarize your audience. You're going to create a group of people that strongly agree with you, and then you're going to create a group of people that strongly disagree with you. And when that happens, you create fans. More than anything, the number one most important thing when it actually comes to making good content, great content, content that goes viral, content that people want to see, is this. You can't be boring. Boring is the absolute sin, the number one offense that people do not want. People are on YouTube simply to be entertained. Sure, they might be looking for information, but they want both. So that's a tall task, a tall order, and it can be very difficult to be entertaining, be surprising, be interesting, be not boring, create something that's useful. It takes a lot of planning, takes a lot of thinking. How do you do that? Now, what I'm about to say might not be popular, it might not be something that you agree with or maybe even feel a little bad about, but the truth is, this is what you have to do. Copy other people. That simple. Now, of course, you don't want to rip people off completely. You don't want to take someone's content and just make a brand new video in it, but then to some degree, that's sort of what you do. But you want to add your own spin to it. You want to create something that is your own unique way of presenting the information. Example, one of the most popular videos in the niche that I'm trying to go in, which is personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, is one topic of video called Avoid These Financial Mistakes in Your 20s. Or avoid these money mistakes. If you just Google it, avoid these 20 money mistakes or avoid these money mistakes, and you're going to find lots of videos with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. Lots of videos are created by multiple creators that you probably already know, especially if you are into the personal finance, business, entrepreneurship. Why do a lot of people have similar content? Why do a lot of people copy each other? What's the reason? It's the algorithm. Now, what do I mean by actually algorithm? Algorithm really means what YouTube serves to users like you who watch YouTube videos. Now, the way this works is that when a video gets first released, it kind of has like a very short period of time before it sort of takes fire or catches on. And then once Google has, or I should say YouTube, same thing, right? YouTube is has this massive machine and this massive audience of people. When they serve a video, it's going to launch to lots of people. And when that video gets above average views or significantly above average views, it's going to continue to serve them to more and more audiences. So why is this important to know, and what's the big important thing that you must realize when it comes to this? The reason why Google or YouTube serves the video up to lots of people and why lots of creators create the same or similar videos is for the simple reason that this is the content that people want to watch. That is the reality when it comes to lots of different things. There are different niche audiences in fitness and finance and in personal development and technology, tech reviews, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different things. And the thing is that when something catches fire, something gets above average views, YouTube wants to serve that to lots of people. So that's the secret. It really is just that. All it is copying other people. Copying people in a very, very strategic way. Now, I have to say that this might sound dishonest or it might sound shady. I don't know if it's dishonest or shady. It just sounds, I guess, off. Something, because the truth is, like, a lot of stuff that I want to make is interesting to me, but the fact is it's not going to be interesting to you. If I copy somebody else, it's more likely to be interesting to you because lots of other people already agree with it. There's this concept of social proof. Social proof, meaning that when other people like something and you see people like something, well, it kind of confirms the fact that it's okay for you to like it. Right? For the longest time, I was not a big fan of Harry Potter, and I was not a big fan of, I don't know, some of the Harry Potter, not the Harry Potter, different kinds of movies like Star Wars. But because so many people liked it, I went and watched it. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of it at all. But, you know, given enough times, given enough advertising, a lot of people getting into it, and especially having kids growing up and getting into it, made me like it more. And a lot of that's social proof, because the truth is, it's hard to believe this or hard to realize this, that we are all social animals. Even though I consider myself an introvert and I don't like to be around lots of people or talk on the phone a ton, the truth is we want to belong to something. You know, some people have higher thresholds, like extroverts, where they really want to be around people and talk all the time. And there are people who are on the lower end. I'm not on the lower end of introvertness because I can handle some extroversion. But the truth is, I get energy from being inside, being alone. Now I'm getting a little bit off topic, but I really want to focus on this fact. People want to belong somewhere. They want to belong to a group. They want to be, that's not belong, that's not actually true. They do want to belong, but that sounds a little cheesy. It sounds a little bit inaccurate. What they want, what you want, what I want, is we want to be accepted. Now, how do we go from making good content to being accepted? Well, that's how it works. You create something that makes you accepted. And the way you start is by creating content that people are already liking, already watching, already loving. And then what you do as you kind of build your audience out with this content that's sort of copied, you start to add your flair in there. And then over time, as you get better, as you build your audience, or as I build my audience, my content will become more unique, right? It'll be more Ryan. Even though some of the topics will be more obvious, like saving money, investing in the market, investing in real estate, you know, stuff about anxiety and fear. There's a lot of different things that are out there. But the main thing to realize is this. The reason why good content is because enough people want to see it, which influences other people to watch it, which influences other people to give it a try, even though maybe you would normally not. Remember, we are emotional beings. And when I scroll through my Facebook feed, or not my Facebook feed, well, the same thing, my YouTube feed, and I'm looking for a video of something interesting about business, about finance, something to improve myself, I get this picture of this half-naked lady, and I click on it and watch it. I think it was, it's like this Star Trek spoof. I forgot what the video was. You may watch it. It's 30 seconds. That's the reason why it works. Anyways, getting off topic, this video has gotten longer than I want it to be. This is really just a practice video. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Click like if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll talk to you later.